Punk, no punk, with another short live just for you. This is gonna be our religions. Religions are they used to control and fear. I say this because through all history of religious histories, of European histories, of European religions, Arab religions, it has always been used in fear or forced upon. Mostly, I'll say forced upon at least 9% of the time. Then just people start just adapting. And since my father, grandfathers, this religion, so they stuck to that religion, just like in Arab countries, right? But it's like this. It is used for fear and control. Right? Why I say it's because if someone tells you, I noticed as a little kid, right? They say you must go do Jesus to get your message across to God, right? I remember I was told this by a pastor, right? So I asked the pastor, I asked, why must I go do Jesus to speak to God? I told him, I said, if God created all of us, so we all his children, so why must go do it like the big brother to speak to him? He tried to explain to me some Trinity stuff, but I was like, right there enough religious threw me off as a little kid, because I even tried to read the Bible. It had all that thou, yao, shao stuff, and then I couldn't read it. But later on in life, I was given a Quran. My first Quran I was given to was by a Somalian brother. And I read that Quran. It was very simple. It was to the, everything is like to the fact. It was like a manual, like you have a manual to fix a car. But that's what the Quran was to me. Everything was aside there, and I read it and I understood it, and it was good, right, in lots of ways. But it still had that control, fear factor thing, something I could just never get into. I don't know, it's not inside my DNA, right? So I've been asking questions about, from my tribe, my tribe, Tikar tribe, Cameroon, right? But I'm a so-called African American born, right? But in our beliefs, there was no kind of heaven or hell concept, not just in, I say Cameroon Falls, in I'll say Africa. There was no kind of heaven or hell concept before these people came with their religions. You understand what I'm trying to say, fam? No. It's like we've been here for millions and millions of years. They have found bones in Ethiopia that are 3 million years old, some shit like that, right? So if you dig deeper, you're gonna find more bones. You dig deeper, you're gonna find bones. We've been here trillions of years, right? But we have so-called races who we have no proof of them on this planet Earth no more than what I think it was 10,000, 6,000 years, something that's really nothing. But they have the power now, right? And they have their religions. So since they took the power, they gave us their religions, So when they kidnap Africans and before they board them on these slave ships and take them to the Americas, what did they do? They had some Portuguese person, some Spanish person, put some kind of preacher, pastor, we call those people, the church people there, will bless them. Put some kind of cross thing on their head and say, boof, some shit there, you are whatever, Christian, and they put them on side the boats, right? Once Africans don't speak, they don't know what the hell this dude was doing to him. He just was touching them. They say scared, and he touched them. They're just flinching. They put them on the thing, right? So now they get to the Americas. Years and years go by. They adapt to master's religion and keep going on. The kids go, just like we have, It just flutters down through generations until someone wakes up, right? And be like, hold up. We didn't have no kind of heaven or hell concept in there. So we must think then, what did we believe in? What did we believe in as Africans? What did we believe in, right? Before as a so-called African American, that's in the Americas, they don't have most of them don't even think about that, right? Because they're stuck into the Christian, mostly in the Christian and Muslim religions. But you must think, okay, someone keep telling you about Jesus, that, Jesus, this, and all the stuff there, right? For 2,000 years old, and all of a sudden you bring proof to a person that there's nowhere in the world this person you try to say, I'm not saying he existed or did not exist, but he did not have the letter J in his name because the letter J did not exist 2,000 whatever 21 years, whatever how the curse of the diamonds, right? He did not that letter J did not exist. The letter J did not come into form until about I think the 1600s or late 1500s, some shit like that. So therefore, that's proof right there that a man named Jesus, Jesus, did not exist, right? You know what I'm saying, fam? Did not exist. I'm gonna let you hear something, I'm gonna let you hear it, and you can take it as you want, and you can do your own research on it, fam. Definitely do it.
The word Jesus came from a Greek word, Jesus. And the Greek word Jesus was a Greek deity. And the word, as a matter of fact, the letter J was never in the original Hebrew language, nor the Greek language. J was never there. Even today, the Hebrew alphabet has no J. The Greek alphabet has no J. The J was the last letter that was introduced into the English language late in the 1500s. And the J letter came because a Catholic monk by the name of Galalitos was experimenting with the I and put the hook on the bottom of the I and made it a J. And that's how the J letter came into the English language. So his name was never Jesus.
So of course, name will be then Yahusha. That's what they trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Yahusha with a Y. So therefore, that's another scholar telling you that the letter J did not exist. That's a saying religion is used as fear, fear. If you don't do this, you going to hell, you're going to burn and stuff like that. But there's stories of hell being cold, that you will freeze there. You'll freeze, you'll be so cold, but you will not die. No, this is so much stories. Where do they get these stories from? Huh? Where you get these made up stories from? Fear. All about fear, fam. And to control you. To control you. Put something else. If you do this, you're gonna burn for life. And the so-called God that's supposed to love you and do things that he will give you to the devil, give you to the enemy. And people believe in this shit there, right? But like I said, Africans, before these religions came, our concept was we go back to our ancestors. That's why I stress every day, you know what I'm saying? You hear me talking about give all praise, thanks to the creator and the ancestors. Do that every day, fam. You know what I'm saying? You can sit there all you want. I'm not saying knocking your religions. If that's what you do that. Keep on continuing what you're doing. That makes you feel better. But like I say, hey, you can call on somebody who never existed, or you could call on someone that has existed, your ancestors, you know what I'm saying? How they existed. Like they said, when you die, you go back to your ancestors, right? If you do good, you go back to your ancestors. They said if you do bad, you keep coming back to this damn life, reincarnating. So that's African beliefs. But for us, European set belief, it's all about, hey, if you be good, you get judged and you go to heaven. If you do bad, you burn and burn and burn. So you can believe what you want to believe with that shit, you know what I'm saying, fam? But like I'm saying, in concepts of heaven and hell, we didn't have that. But there's a concept in Islam that I'm gonna hit y'all off with this here, right? I want y'all just to listen, you know what I'm saying? This is a big story. You can believe it or not believe it, but hey, check it out. You know what I'm saying? Where will heaven and hell be according to Islam? It's above the Bazaka. The Bazaka is called purgatory, right? In Islam. And they believe in seven heavens. That's the universe. And we are living in lowest heaven. Ascending each universe would take 500 years. Above the seven heavens in the purgatory, this is where the souls of the deceased, including when you are in deep sleep, dreaming, or having astral travel. Astral travel, when you just leave your body, fam. Reside until the reckoning. And above the purgatory is a paradise. In Islam, we believe there are at least 8 gates of paradise. There could be more. They're saying it could be more. One layer of paradise is a lot bigger than the 7 universe combined, and it keeps getting bigger the higher they go. Above the paradise is the pavilion of God. That's his chair and throne, where his chair and throne exists. Not sure how big it is, but Muhammad, peace be upon him, gave a description that if one throws a ring in a Sahara desert from the outer space, it is the distance between God's chair and the throne. As far for where the hell is located is mentioned only once in the Quran. That is below the lowest earth. That's why they say no. If you do bad, you go into hell. And they're saying this is right under us. That's the Quran says it is. We don't know which earth we believe. We believe in the multiverse, and there are more earths above this universe. Hell is not a place, but is a large animal or a beast which is currently chained up by 70,000 angels with 70,000 bridles. The fire of hell is black because the more fuel is added to the fire, the more the color changes and the hotter it gets. Hell has been burning for thousands of years, to such a point that even hell complained to God that part of my body feels like it's eating me, which then God commanded hell to breathe twice in a season, meaning inhale during the spring summer season and exhale during fall winter season. And just like how hell is going to be extremely hot, equally during the winter, it will be extremely cold to such a point that the inhabitants will freeze, but they won't be able to die. I told you a couple of minutes ago. Hell contains a tree, which the roots will be used from human blood clots, pus, sweat, and tears to make sure the tree grows. It's called zukum. And the fruit of the trees are scary in appearance. They look like demons and devils and stuff like that, supposedly, right? And the rain will be acidic in the rain, which would be like actually, say, like, be like human pus. And the temperature of the rain is going to be hot, so it's going to burn you, right? That's an Islamic point of view, family. Islamic point of view, right? But hey, what does it believe? I say it's all about control and fear. Control and fear. Damn sure, because they have what's maybe the council of what was the council of Nicaea. Yeah, council of Nicaea. And they like carved out all Africa and just took what they want. Because if you look at a map of Africa, we say before 1900, 1930, 1913, or like that there, is very different, fam. It's very different. They just carved it out, and now they're saying this way come from where we live. But they use all these counts. It was all come from the council of Nicaea, just for control. That's that control part right there. Just like you look at modern times right now, you can look at our situation now, and we'll say in America with this pandemic, this bug that's going around. What they're trying now is use religion as fear now. On that case there, they're saying, oh, the religion, the rabbis, the imams, the pastors, everybody's saying that it's okay to do this here. Like, who gives a hell what a goddamn a rabbi, a pastor, imam say? You know what I'm saying? Only but a religious person, right? But if you're not a religious person, for their religions, who will you speak to me? If I have African beliefs, that doesn't fall. I'm not into that category there of what they believe. I'm trying to say what I fam. We have our own beliefs. We do have our own beliefs, but it's up to you to do your research on it, and get awakened. Wake up, wake up, family. Stop keep calling all this Jesus stuff. Like I said, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But I just can't see it. You know what I'm saying? I just can't see it. Just because as a little kid growing up and seeing the picture she had in her bedroom of the dude with blonde hair, blue eyes, with his hand up with a little hole in his hand and something like the little nail jig in his hand. And I really despised that picture, I really did as a little kid because it was a white person. Therefore, it's being used to control people. Because if you're looking at some Jesus, whatever, you're just saying he's the son. Who do you think these people, this person, are thinking who his father is? A white person. So it reflects back on down like a big mirror in the sky. It reflects back on down of white supremacy. Now people down here look up towards a person or race who's probably been on this earth 10,000 years. There's no proof of them before that. To a race of people who've been for millions of years who are listening to them on being controlled by them. That is some wild shit. That is some, hey, What can you say about it, dear? What can you say? Don't know. But I'm not with that program. I'm not with that program. No. Give all praise and thanks, every day, a couple times a day to the Creator and to the ancestors. No, say your ancestors' names. Say their names. No, say your mom name, grandma name, granddad name will pass away. Say their names. Don't forget them. Because if you be good, you will go back to them. You know what I'm saying, fam? You will go back to your ancestors. You're not going to some kind of council there, people sitting there judging you and stuff like that. No, we didn't believe in things like that. Where does stuff come from? You know what I'm saying? If you are bad, they're gonna reincarnate you and send you back this send you back this place. This is hell we living in. This is the goddamn hell we living. Them devils know what they doing to us. This is hell. So if you be bad, you're gonna come back here. But if you do good things and live righteous, you going to the ancestors, getting the fuck out of here. And I'm saying that would be heaven. Back to your ancestors, fam. And I'm my fam. Good evening.